I don't know if you ever know, but, you know, that's a lot of you-knows. I don't really prefer to talk in front of people, really, too often. You know, it could be kind of awkward and strange. Not exactly my favorite thing to do. Yeah. Now we drive for about, what? Now we drive
Zach,
for
is there
about...
something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today.
Now we
Just think
Now we
of
drive?
talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Now we drive. Now we drive for a really long time.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCown. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound.
Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. I remember there was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one, though.
Probably rightfully so. Usually sequels aren't that good, I think, for horror movies. Except for, you know, Friday 13th. Those are pretty good. That's a truck. Bye, truck. Alright. Anyways, where are we going now?
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in '85, I think.
Shit.
Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. A real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas.
Oh.
Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Never really stood the idea of makeup in films for men. You know? Huh. Whatever. So, I'm probably not going to be able to do this quest because it's not between the times, and I just realized that right when I rolled right into that circle. Yep, there we go. No doors open.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Alright. I guess we'll just go eat sandwiches. Then. And go! Okay, that's fine. Huh. Alright, I can see your panties. That's cool. They're red. That's a nice belt.
I've
And
never
that's a weird
seen you
hip.
here before.
Uh-huh.
You in town to see some sights?
Yeah, I know. Jack's wife. Gina. Alright.
What's your name?
I'm Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Folks call me the Rose.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
FBI? Wow, how cool. And, ooh, I like that scar.
Stay away from me.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
Ugh, I hate that complex stuff. Let's have a more simple conversation.
Simple.
Yeah. Do you want gas or not?
I guess, yeah, I want gas. Give me some gas.
Uh-huh.
Hey, people really like my service. They like it when I put it in and out, and they like it when I pull it out. Huh. Do you like the way I pump it? Yes. Well, Give me a demonstration. Just thrust it in there, okay. So getting my car washed completely heals my car? If only. Jesus, it's not even $5 where I'm at. It's only like $3 or $4 or something. I don't know. $3.40? $4? I guess. Mike, why do you gotta walk like that, huh? You know his wife must try to get around. Or be a flirt or something. I mean, my god, look at her. The way she's moving her hips at me and... Okay, why is that a thing? Now I lose money from vandalism? I lost $22. I don't understand it. It's all because of her feminine wiles. I wasn't looking at the road and... Let's keep going. Whatever, fine. Gina. Well, York seems pretty happy, I guess, with Gina. Oh look, there's cars here, so they're all suspects, but we'll talk to them inside. Finally, getting somewhere.
Greenvale Community Center.
Yeah, man.
Now that's an impressive building. Clock tower is impressive too.
Oh. Let's go in. I need a bandage right now. Cut my finger pretty bad. Oh.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school.
Me too.
I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role.
I was
That was a
Ebenezer
piece of
Scrooge.
scenery. Bright red tree.
What? Why a
Thank
red
you
tree?
all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime.
What are you...
I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
Normally should anyway, so... I mean, it's not like a big
Those of you
shocker.
with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at
She wasn't
all
a child,
costs.
though. I guess...
Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the Raincoat Killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Oh. The Stiletto Hills. Ah. Everyone's eyeing her up. Oh. Carl McLean. Oh, she's a singer.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Why is he so nervous? Calm down, just write down whatever's going on.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful.
Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Alright. Now we just start talking to people, right? Nope. It's the creepy wheelchair man, so...
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
All those people on the right just coughed at the same time. Ugh. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ugh.
Sure
I
knows
literally
how to
just
steal
shook.
thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Good idea. Well, let's do it. Let's start asking questions. Thomas.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
I know, man. It's sad.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Tattoo? Well, I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What?
Oh.
Now? Here?
Why
Yes,
is he so...
Please. This is vital for our investigation.
He wants me to meet him at his house, baby?
Okay. If it's gonna help you any.
Oh.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
Graham?
it told me
Grandma?
that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
I guess now we gotta look for
You ought to see
someone.
that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
Gina?
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
It's gotta be Gina, right? Alright. Okay. Huh. Oh, Lily. Yeah. Oh, wow, what?
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
I know I didn't. Just saying, man.
Mr. Francis York Morgan,
Yes.
the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time.
Huh.
It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So,
All right.
Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
It sounds like it.
Cut the
Yeah.
poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Not really. Doesn't seem like he can talk that well in the first place. Just saying, man.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and
What the fuck was that?
premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
You know what you're doing. I'm just kind of following instructions, really. You just do what you do, and I'll kind of guide you a little bit. Guess, what's this circle? Ah, coffee. Black. Eh. Well. Emily?
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet?
Oh.
When you're done, let me know.
Okay.
We'll all get dinner.
Ah, yeah, sounds good. Well, let's go ask questions. Alright. Well, this guy looks suspicious.
Good evening, Agent.
Holy shit! Oh my
Good evening,
god!
Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Mr. Brian.
What the fuck?
I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad.
Look me in the eye,
Sad.
please.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
That's...
Anna. Her smile. So warm.
Tackle him now. He's...
Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
creepy as shit. Well, if we follow Scooby-Doo...
There's a graveyard somewhere in
Huh.
town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Well, like I was saying, he shouldn't be the first suspect then, since he's obviously the creepiest, so he's probably not going to be the guy. Oh, 2 cowboys. Alright. With a Q. Huh.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
I already know his name. Quint.
I have an
That's a
interest
Q on
in
his hat.
murder cases involving young women.
Huh.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
Why would you...
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you.
Someone died.
I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator
Why?
who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point.
Yeah.
You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself, Quint.
How do you know my name?
I'm a mind reader.
I
the game
memorized the
said it.
name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Oh, shit. Who's
Don't
Becky?
underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
Oh my fucking
I'm-
god. What?
Sorry if I was a little harsh.
What?
I want to help, I do. Okay?
Man, what's going on?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat.
Yeah, I see
That
that.
was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was
Oh.
even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name.
Yeah.
I can read him like a book, Zach.
He has a weird face. That, too. Probably got picked on at school. What's up, suspect?
You're York, right? I'm
Oh,
Richard Dunn, the
I
owner of the
suppose.
darts bar, Swery 65.
What's up, Rich? Erd.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that.
Hmm.
Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She
Whoa,
was the same age as my
that's-
son.
Hmm.
And she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Whoa.
Don't go there. That
Yeah.
scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Well, that's just awkward now. Why would you go out and say that? I mean... Huh. Oh, it's these two. Ugh. Ugh.
Agent
Wait.
York, you
Oh my
making any
God.
progress?
Becky.
Of course,
I just
plenty.
realized. That's Becky.
Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
Yeah. Can you blame her, though?
And I should probably take
I mean,
some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should.
Yeah.
And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Alright, well, let's go talk to some people. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Holy shit. What the fuck? You gotta... Alright, then.
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
What's up, Keith Ingram? Fucking weirdo.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
Can you stop that?
Keith.
Keith?
I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Stop tapping your foot.
Do you sell raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours, now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
I don't remember rockers being, FBI, so it's a bit strange. I'm gonna talk to your wife now. You can just stop tapping your foot. And he taps it anyway.
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
Yeah. Hey, Lily. What's up?
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
Yeah.
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts.
Everyone has their own.
Everyone has their own rituals.
Oh, wow.
It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
Don't laugh at me.
So, have you
Maybe
noticed
laugh.
anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But,
You think there's something else?
well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside.
Huh.
Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
That's a bit
Now, that's
creepy.
interesting.
And interesting, yeah.
Thank you, Lily.
Gotta see her
Perhaps
now.
we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Oh, wait, Becky? I think it's someone else then? That nurse on top. What's her name? I thought her name was Becky. Guess not, then. I'm not sure. Huh. Well, alright. Gun case. An alligator, snake pants, I don't know which.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the Gunsmith.
Oh, your eyes are glassy.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Toolbox. Here's what I got. Alright, well, I don't think I need anything. Can I just go back now? I mean, ooh, lollipops. But, nah. No. Can I just get out of here?
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today,
Yeah.
a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
I will not remember that, but I will try. 20 to 6. Isn't that open through midnight then? That's a bit strange. Huh. Alright. These two.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right?
Oh.
What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal.
Yeah.
Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Just has red eyes and kind of like superhuman strength. Kinda. Alright. Hey. It's a sergeant.
So you're the FBI agent,
I think, right? And he's called the General, even though he's a sergeant.
I'm
not
FBI
sure.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the General. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown.
Yeah.
After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happen in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right.
What? That seemed fine to me. I mean...
Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Alright.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach.
Yeah.
Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
That's what I said. Come on. That's obviously the sergeant's symbol. I don't know what a general's is, but... her name was Flora. I'm getting sidetracked. Whatever. Oh. Let's see. Now, where's other people? Let's go back and grab them, I guess. Might as well. Already here. Nice crotch zoom. Pan zoom.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
Yes, you are. It's obvious.
You sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Well. Okay, let's talk to her for, jeez. Okay, yeah, let's talk to her. Oh, this is the funny music. It's gonna be funny.
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Yeah? Roaming? The pot lady. Huh.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... Who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder.
Okay.
Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Yeah. Well, she takes the pot, because it's getting colder. I don't know. Hey, Gina. Oh, this is your boyfriend?
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Wow, that's a voice. Jack, the Raging Bull. Huh.
What about the FBI?
Same thing, really.
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet. Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
You do realize he still has authority, right? Just saying. Maybe if we talk to Gina, you'll see another way. Alright, let's search for more people, I guess. Okay, whatever. Oh, Carol. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Huh. Isn't that lovely? Huh. Whoa.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
Well, goodbye then. Metal. You left your cigarettes. And I can't take any more. Well, let's talk to Fiona.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Please don't
Hello
zoom
again,
in.
Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo. But I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day. But I do.
Yeah?
He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
Huh. Really?
You
That's
didn't?
pretty cool.
Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Really? Maybe I ran into it one time.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
You're in
well,
love with
I
him.
could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Okay. He's shy. Aw. He's shy about being rich and young. Huh. I guess that's something. Oh, jeez. Alright, talk to y'all. I guess let's talk to Polly. After I get my medal.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw.
So the clock tower doesn't work?
For hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
If I can find it, that is.
Zach,
My
I
God,
think
she
she could
walks
embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my questions, Zach. Amazing.
She's just a wily old woman. She knows her way around young men. She has a lot of experience. Jim.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I?
Can't argue there.
I have to, in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Hello again, Agent York. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I'm good.
And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation.
Why are you showing people your panties?
You should come by the gas stand again.
Why?
I'll give you the best service in town.
You're the only service in town.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me.
Jeez.
Why did she bother coming here?
She wanted to see me. Show her. Oh, we're done here?
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
And go get dinner. I am hungry as a motherfucker. Go to sleep. Why aren't you all together? Seem like a perfect match. She doesn't stop fucking. Oh, they're definitely together. Those two are. For sure. Just gonna leave his gun case there. It's fine. Oh, that's it then. Okay. Well, that was. Oh my god, 5 continues. Forgot about that. That's always a good sign. I guess that's a good amount of money for just investigating, having a little whatever. Pickles.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
Yeah, we're eating, right? Head back to the hotel and go over my notes.
No, we weren't.
I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
No.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow
She's
morning.
not happy about it.
The owner of the art gallery should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Let's peek.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner.
Yeah.
Would you like to come with us?
The diner?
You already, yeah. I want to go.
It might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think?
Well, of course we're gonna go.
Let's go back to the hotel after eating dinner.
Yeah,
or
that's
go
fine.
directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
We're gonna go eat, obviously. Oh, she's so cute. That's not cute. That's cute. Oh, she's getting drunk. Oh, yeah.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now. And this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
And the worst bite.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor?
Yeah.
Nothing more than that.
Doesn't seem that bad.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned.
Yeah.
The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house.
Stop.
He cleaned the skulls
Now.
up and used them as utensils in his daily life.
Stop.
To eat from.
Stop.
Or as a urine cup.
My fucking god.
He hated women.
Seriously?
That was his way of dealing with it.
God damn it.
He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum.
Dude.
Then he'd down it in one gulp.
Dude, just stop it.
For him, that was a holy ritual.
Just... God. They don't want to hear this, especially at dinner. Look at that face! Look at that face! What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? Come on.
He was insane. 100%.
Sanity plea.
Drinking from the skulls. Well, that is one thing. But those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too.
That's nasty.
That was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Oh, that's not. Okay.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What
Yeah.
else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims.
Okay, excuse me?
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
Please.
You don't want to hear anymore?
No.
That's a shame, isn't it, Zach?
No.
I was just about to get to the good part.
No.
too.
Sounds
I
like
don't wanna
you
hear
live
it.
in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something.
Pretty much did.
In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers.
Kind of. A little bit. Well, you
Give
do
up.
what you try.
I can't compete with you.
You're trying?
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime.
Yeah.
Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small.
It's true.
Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size.
That's true.
So, fundamentally,
Yeah.
there is no difference in size.
Well, you could choose, like, would I rather be punched in the face or, like, stub my toe?
Well said, Agent Morgan.
I don't know
You
which
work
one's
day
worse.
and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
I pretend that to her, not me.
Of course.
Okay, you are.
Still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Rightfully so.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
So sad. So sad.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience.
Yeah, because
Let's
talking
call
about
it a
pissing
night.
and drinking from skulls is way better.
Hey, I got a
a story to tell about sweet little young thing on the way. She was the kind of friend of mine you can dance all day with all the time. She will go all day on the floor and let you know. Can't nobody come and take the show. A professional, she'll look it all day till she can't remote. I see you on a mission, non-stop and very persistent. Is this our competition? Matter yet, I love addiction. This love that causes afflictions in my mind and personal feelings. You're a man like me to go. Should I love you first and let you all night on the floor?